and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Choate has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval in foul territory. Giants win. A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the third time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adams swings and hits a drive. Deep right field. Back to the wall. And it's a gunner. A gunner. A three-run homer for Matt Adams. 3-2 Cardinals.
Counting down to the start of this one from Tampa. It's the Yankees and the Rays, and it comes up next. Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the 2 starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. They'll go to work against one of the best young hurlers in the game today, the hard-throwing left-hander Matt Moore. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Jacoby Ellsbury will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here it comes, 2-1. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently. So all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing. And you have to say, they stack up with anybody in baseball.
Well, one of the big subplots for this season, how are some of these young pitchers that are coming off of Tommy John surgery in the last 18 months or so going to bounce back? It's definitely a long road back, but the surgery nowadays is so successful for a lot of guys that I think he's going to do just fine, and he's off to a good start right here.
Now the pitch. And this is swung on and grounded to Escobar at short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Carlos Beltran will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Mark Teixeira would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Myers has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for Tampa Bay is put forth by manager Joe Madden. Reads like this. Masahiro Tanaka is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Desmond Jennings steps in now. Ready now on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now. But when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, now what you want to do here in this hostile ballpark, walk the leadoff guy who just happens to be a threat to go every time he's on first. Tough way to start things out.
Yunel Escobar will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It's turned out to be a good take.
Nobody out, runner on first. 2-2. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Escobar on to first, and they'll get Escobar as well, a double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Will Myers will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base. Hey, come on now, Tampa.
The 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And it's to 2 and 2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Evan Longoria will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. A runner on first with 2 away. One on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease.
Yeah, timely gamble there. You really don't have a whole lot to lose, and it'll result in a 2-out scoring opportunity.
Now the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. We played an inning. No score. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees. The 1-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right, and it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now the 3-1 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Myers back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Scott Sizemore will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Here's the 1-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Loney will put this one away without trouble, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Matt Joyce will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first is Escobar, one away. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. James Loney will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Bottom of the second here with no score. So 1-2 with one away. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. On to first as Loney is set down here. 2 away now.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
David DeJesus will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Now the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here he comes on 2-2.
Here we go.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here's the full count offering. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Gary Sanchez will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
A 2-1 offering. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. 3-2, here it is. Goes the other way with a curveball as this is banged into right center. It's a base hit.
pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
In now, Yonhervis Solarte. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Two, 1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Here comes a 2-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Zoilo Almonte will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. One pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now Moore with a 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, this is a ball he probably should have had over at first. You see him come off the base to field it, but then it just gets right through him and on into right field.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes back in by Myers, and that'll be good enough to hold the runner at third base.
Now batting, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Alcides Escobar will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. He waits. Now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Double play, tail stand, and nine.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Fouled back. The 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Pitch on the way. Now a ball lying towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Well, even though he's the number 2 hitter in the lineup, he says, hey, I'm not just here to be a hit-and-run guy. I can drive in runs just as well as the 3 and 4 guys can. True to his word, he comes through here with a 2-run single.
2 on here with 1 man out. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. First and second now, 1 man out. Ready with the 2-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 2-2 offering. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
A lot of deep counts for these guys early on. And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Here's the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Mark Teixeira will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ground ball for Escobar at shortstop. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays nothing. Ben Zobrist will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play. The 2-2 coming. This is popped up, and that may need to dodge the catwalks. It's way up there. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the Tampa Bay third.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there, because you feel like you're all over a pitch, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit, you get underneath it, and it just becomes a harmless pop-up.
Jose Molina will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-1. And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that eye.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first will be in time to get Molina, and that's out number 2. Desmond Jennings will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. Here comes the 2-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. A-Rod will lead it off when we get back. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays nothing. And there indeed is Alex Rodriguez now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
go, Grandpa!
Peanut here.
Ice cold water here. Oh, yeah, all right, Tampa. All right.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Scott Sizemore will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called 3rd strike.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's the 2-2 home. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Yunel Escobar will lead things off here for Tampa Bay, and we'll get a look at Wil Myers after that. He's in the on-deck circle. Ready now on 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now the 2-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
The 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Look at this. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Standing in now, Will Myers. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Third and final game of this 3-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Evan Longoria will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Let's get something started here.
The 1-1.
Here we go.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Here we go.
Now the 2-1. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
The 3-1 is on the way. Grounded foul off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count offering on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Down in order go the Rays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Yangervis Solarte will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Zoilo Almonte will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 3-1 on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Zobrist on to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, nice. Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they'll roll up your basic 6-4-3.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Now the 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Three-2, here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Alcides Escobar will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar, and this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-2, and Ellsbury's running. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They're up 2-0. Matt Joyce will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the pitch. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. And the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right, because if he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
Into the box, James Loney. And a bouncing ball, foul. One 2 pitch to Loney.
Nope.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it, popping it straight up.
In now, David DeJesus. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled back. Now here it comes. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Ellsbury and Beltran converge, but this is by him and through to the wall. He'll take the turn and head for second. DeJesus on his way to third. And the relay throw is right by him at third base.
You'll see here, two outfielders converge out there, but neither one can cut this thing off. And he's under a full head of steam, so he makes it into third base with a one-out triple.
Ben Zobrist will dig in. He popped out his first time. One on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Come on, Ben, let's do it.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A man at third with 1 away. 3-2 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, there's a big decision there. He decides he wants to come home with this thing. Maybe not the wisest move he could have made. And the throw's too late to get his man.
Jose Molina will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Full count pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting it.
Into the box now, Desmond Jennings. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Carlos Beltran will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. The 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. One, two. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. Beltran will take the turn and head for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, and a great way to kick off the inning here. That's going to get the go-ahead run to second base with that double. And you know, even though it's still the sixth, you'd love to find a way to grab that lead right now and hopefully just let your bullpen take it home from here.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And standing in the danger is first baseman Mark Teixeira. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. In the air to right center. Myers moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Third baseman number 13, Alex Rodriguez.
Runner at second, one away, and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the three-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod now on 3-1, and this is grounded foul past Rob Thompson in that third base coaching box. Full count pitch on its way, and they don't give in to A-Rod as that misses for ball 4.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2. But you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Scott Sizemore will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here comes a 1-2. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. The tag gets one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Up next for the
Gary Sanchez will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Here's the full count offering. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, second baseman,
Here comes the Tampa Bay skipper Joe Madden now toward the mound. And he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Matt Belisle will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Solarte will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Now that air really comes back to cost them. I mean, they would have been out of the inning, but now 2 runs have come across to score.
Zoilo Almonte. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far.
Keith wins at anything.
1-1 pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Two men are on with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-2. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And Joyce will put this one away, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Yunel Escobar will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swung on and rolled softly to third. Knee high, he barehands it. And a throw onto first by A-Rod is in time, 1 away.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Stepping in now, Will Myers. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Here he comes on 2-1. To 2-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes a 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another try at 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Juan Oviedo is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop,
Alcides Escobar will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. The pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
2-2 pitch on the way. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Standing in now, Carlos Beltran. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 1-2. He's running towards second. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. He'll try it again from first. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get fouled. Again, a 1-2. He'll try it one more time for second. Not in time as he steals second.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Jennings is there, 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Mark Teixeira will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there. He almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Here's the 2-2 home. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And Teixeira wisely lays off that one as it misses for ball 4.
Third baseman number 13,
Roberto Hernandez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
number 27, Roberto.
Alex Rodriguez, the 3rd baseman, will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Runners lead from 1st and 3rd. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Maybe an important run right there, and you got to figure every run's important in a low-scoring ball game. But that now pushes the lead to 5-2, so you got to think that they're liking their chances right about now.
Scott Sizemore will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Two down, runners at 1st and 2nd. The 1-1 home. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And now here 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Now the 1-2. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Now a long throw home. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time. Yankees forced to settle for 1. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays 2. Matt Joyce will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Hot dog. Candy here.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what a better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan. Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or the whole kit and caboodle, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
Now the 1-1. This is on the ground for the first baseman Teixeira, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, not official yet, but it's starting to look like a formality now that this winning streak's going to come to an end at 5 games.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and striding in is the first baseman James Loney. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
The 2-2 coming.
Here we go.
And this pitch is swung on and skied out to Ellsbury in center field. And he's got it for out number 2. David DeJesus will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Ready on 2-1. 2-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace. a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Preston Claiborne will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Preston Claiborne.
Ben Zobrist will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
2 out with the man at first. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And with that tying run on deck, he should get something good to hit right here, 3-1. If it's me, I'm looking for a fastball middle in.
Here he comes on 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Payoff pitch coming. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. They trail 5-2. Francisco Rodriguez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Francisco.
Gary Sanchez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Yohannes Solarte will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under it is Joyce, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score from Tropicana Field. The Yankees should feel comfortable here, seeing as though they trained just a few miles from here in the spring, and they lead here as we play the 8th inning. Zoilo Almonte will stand in. He flew out his last time up. 1-1 on the way. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. The 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. One, 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now third base coach Rob Thompson's going to wave him on home. And the runner will score from first.
And you wonder if maybe this one is the one that finishes things off. That's going to make this a 6-2 game now. And with time running short, 4 runs might be just a little too much to make up the way they've swung the bats.
Alcides Escobar will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Yankees get a run on the 2-bagger by Ellsbury. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 6-2 New York. Jose Molina will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. The 2-1 home. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2-2. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Desmond Jennings will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 with 1 away. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Yunel Escobar will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
The 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 2-2. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. We'll see Carlos Beltran lead it off when we get back. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 6, the Rays 2. There is Carlos Beltran. He'll begin things against K-Rod here in the 9th. Here he comes on 2-2. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
In now, Mark Teixeira. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. A 2-1 offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes a 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, and they're able to get Teixeira 2 away. Alex Rodriguez will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a swing by Rodriguez, but he got under it a bit as this will be pretty routine. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-2. Will Myers will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Here comes a 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Into the box, Matt Joyce. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I think he had to go a little beyond the call of duty here to finish this one off, but he winds up getting the final 7 outs, and that will earn him the save.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he needed just a little help to get out of that 7th inning, but all in all, that's 6 2/3 very strong innings for him on the mound.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Yankees come out on top 6-2. Good night from Tampa.
Our final line score.